Without further ado, let's get into professional casting YouTube mode and be ready and hyped because we are live in the final of Factional Showdown, the season finale. We're looking at the northern player, that's VonIvan. He's playing as the brave United States Forces. Who's he up against in the south, Hans?
He is playing against the feared Russian player, Noggano. He is playing as Wehr, surprisingly, even though he's Russian. But as we're playing Company Heroes 2, you have to play all the factions.
You do have to be able to play all the factions. And this Factional Showdown tournament has gone through every permutation of factions. It's seen everything except for United States Forces versus the Wehrmachts. And we've got two players that are notorious. I mean, Noggano's notorious, in my opinion, Hans, for just being able to play every facet of the game really well. VonIvan, he's very good at allies, though, it seems.
Yes, I think that VonIvan's his power is in the Allies and especially Soviets. But he, again, like we're saying, he is playing now American, so he's got something to prove for sure here.
Very quick word on vetoes today. Now we're talking about commander vetoes. VonIvan was given 3 because he's up against Wehrmacht, which have 21 commanders. So he chose Elite Troops, Lightning War, Mobile Defense. Noggano only got 1 because USF only have 8 commanders. He chose Armor. And what has that left us with, Hans? What have the guys chosen?
So, well, it looks here, VonIvan's gone straight into the Pershing commander, so he's got a specific strategy he wants to go straight away with. I didn't catch the commanders he had previously. I think it was Calliopes, and I believe M4C Sherman's was the other commander. Noggano, on the other hand, is packing Blitzkrieg Doctrine, Assault Support Doctrine, and Jaeger Infantry Doctrine.
Wow, okay, fair enough. Jaeger could be interesting. I mean, he's got 1 commander that gives tanks. We've got possibly Stukas as well from Jaeger. I mean, Jaeger's always, to me, Lightning War light. You know, it's got everything except the Tiger, seemingly. But the thing about Wehrmacht, they've got all of these commanders, Hans, and a lot of them just seem to have copied various other bits of other commanders. I mean, obviously, Lightning War is probably the most powerful pound for pound, but there's about 4 or 5 that aren't bad either.
There's lots of nice commanders to pick from, actually. One of my favourites is the Ostrupen commander, but that has got a very specific playstyle and not a very weak late game. But, you know, it's all about if you want to stick with the strategy and go with it. But here's our first initial engagement of the fight in the centre. MG going to get flanked from 2 angles here.
Very good play by VonIvan. This is classic Company of Heroes 1 style engagement. This is a Grenadier leading the way for an MG42 to try and take the cutoff. And it's all about then defending the counter flank from the riflemen. It's a tale as old as time. It's been going on for over a decade now. And VonIvan's doing okay at the moment. But Noggano's not doing bad either.
From the east.
It's a good flank from the east, well noted by Hans. Noggano's trying to weather the storm here. Will he be able to do it?
He'll be fine. It's okay. VonIvan attacked in this engagement poorly, in my opinion, because he brought in 1 rifle at a time, and then the second one came in once the first one had retreated. So he was all, you know, going to be a disadvantage. But this next rifle, the original rifle coming around, has actually got a good flank on that MG.
It's got a good flank. It's focusing on the 2-man Grenadier first. The 3-man Grenadier, having neutralised the cutoff, is now coming into play. The MG42 is going to try and defend against the north. This has been such a frantic first 3 minutes. Wow, what a game so far.
Sniper is now coming out from Noggano. Will stop happen away very soon. Meanwhile, the rear echelon troops are sitting idle after capturing the last point on the far right-hand side of the map. Oh, now a mortar from VonIvan. Missed his first shot on the mortar, the MG crew. The MG is forced to reposition and move up. But it's now getting a bit too overextended for my liking.
It really is. This is such a tense first engagement. 2 riflemen. That's 10 Garand rifles now plugging away at it. 1 man down, you got the 2-man rifles, had to retreat, and that is a successful defence by VonIvan. He has weathered the early Wehrmacht storm of Noggano. He's going for the cut-off himself now with the rear echelons, bringing up the rear.
Sniper takes his first shot on the rear echelon troops, trying to go for the decap, but this is not a good play from VonIvan because the Pioneers are there to stop the decap anyway. Mind you, though, VonIvan has got a rifle. He might want to push up and try and see if he can get a couple of shots in on the sniper inside the house, but instead he decides to go for the cap in the middle of the victory point.
Well, this is great. This is really good because we all know that Longreskaya has a weak northern cutoff. They've tried everything to make it balanced, and it just always seems to not be strong enough. And he's defended it in this early game, and that spells to me that we're going to be here for the next 2 hours, Hans, on this one map, in a colossal battle for the ages on Longreskaya.
Well, I think Longreskaya, you know, even though we say it's normally as an Axis map, I think it is one of those maps that can go the distance, whatever factions are on it. It's just the way the map is laid out, and I really like it for the way the map. It's one of my favourite maps,
Other than Faymanville, it's actually the most unvetoed map in 1v1. It's just in tournaments, we can't really time a tournament if you've got games that last for 1.5 hours.
Indeed, it's a bit of a shame.
Snipers now up to 5 kills already, and these are high priority United States kills, going back in body bags, and everybody knows Americans are worth more.
Indeed. Bren's are now in good position of cover with the sniper support. Von really shouldn't be pushing here.
No.
I don't think. He's going to be taking too many casualties as he tries to approach these grenadiers.
Also, he's now
with an MG42 on the far east inside the house. They're going to be providing suppressing support.
Yeah, he's managed to get a 4-man rifle through the bottleneck, but it's just going to get plugged away by this expert Noggano sniper. You do not want to be coming up against a Noggano sniper out in the open like that, because you're going to bleed manpower. Right, second wave assault from Noggano now. He seems to have batted away VonIvan there. He's not lost much at all, and now he's going to make another assault on the cutoff.
Indeed, he keeps trying to push. He's already had that one successful attack on the cutoff. He's managed to disconnect VonIvan's view for a little bit, but again, this cutoff is not going to happen. This attempt, because obviously you got a rifle here, and an RS is going to push that away. We also see an LT coming on the field. LT goes into the house, and it's in a good angle to start chewing down that MG. Not all those members of that MG42 crew are in cover.
No, well noted there. The tractor is not covering them, and they are losing models because of it. If you're a new player to Company of Heroes, that is the beauty of the Unreal-based FPS engine that this game is based upon, and it is all simulated cover. So that MG was not well positioned there, despite the shield icon above its head.
Sniper forced to retreat in the centre.
MP40 Pioneers now with a flamethrower coming into scope, though. Going to try and keep the focus on there.
Meanwhile, on the far right-hand side of the battlefield, Noggano's done a good play to decap the fuel.
Yeah, it's going well for Noggano in terms of fuel control. He's managed to keep his Western one. He's managed to harass. Oh, nice rifle. And he jumps out and in into the house. And Hans knows a thing or two about cheeky rifle nades.
Oh, I love doing them on retreat. So satisfying to get one of those. Those Grens are pretty low in the house, though. I would probably back away with them and get them healed up before a nasty mortar round hits.
Oh, it just did so. Ricocheted against the roof, and he's now been forced to back away. And let's do a tale of the tape so far. I mean, the battlefield seems covered in red. The stats right now, 30 kills for Noggano to 17 for VonIvan. So it's clear to see that, we've seen Noggano pushing himself into an early to mid-game lead.
Definitely the sniper that's doing the work there. 10 kills on it already. It's going to keep happing away at these infantry sections. These riflemen, and he's hitting the mortar there on the cap. The mortar's going to have to back away. And bet one for the sniper. If it doesn't incendiary round when the mortar's clumped up, he might even get the whole wipe on the squad.
That would be a thing to behold. Here we go, though. We've got the M15A1 AA half-track steaming its way onto the field. It's going to try and get its turret traverse. It needs to in order to gun down these foes. This MG's actually got a little bit of a chance of being hit there, but no, it's a good retreat from Noggano.
This is VonIvan's time to shine. No pack in sight, and a 2-2's coming out. It's not the perfect counter towards this half track over here. So I think VonIvan is now. He needs to try and push for the cutoff and try and get his army organised now while he has this momentum.
Momentum, indeed. He's got a build order advantage, a strategic advantage, and this 2-2-2 is going to be outgunned. Oh, that's a big Faust.
Too close then for comfort. You can't afford to get Faust here when the 2-2 comes out. If it gets flanked, then the half track is pretty much toast.
Ah, but he does have 3 Vet 1 riflemen, so he can get the anti-tank rifle grenades off if he can protect it. But he needs to protect it because there is imminent danger. Let's keep an eye on this 2-2-2. There's 500.
He's jumping out for repairs.
Will we get it?
The grenade, though, AT grenade is been selected.
Oh, this could go in VonIvan's favour. He might want to reverse it into the 2-2-2 now, but he's scared of the pack, possibly.
That would be too risky. Noggano would just pop on incendiary rounds and then just shred the already damaged engine of the half track. Don't know why Von's sitting that rifle on the road there, letting it get shot at by that MG.
No.
I guess he's not realised that squad's in trouble.
Possibly not. I mean, the one good thing about casting with Helping Hands, there are many good things, but the best thing is that he himself is a major tournament winner. So he is here today. He can give us true advice. It's not usually just a caster guessing what the player should do in the situation. Hans has a very good idea.
Sniper incendiary round to double tap here. No. Misses the opportunity to double tap and finish off the rear echelon retreat then.
Would have been nice. Always the 100% accuracy on retreat from the incendiary round. Here we go. We've got the A half track getting incendiary round.
Both players here.
Yes, it is. Barred up lieutenant comes into scope though. It's going to try and help out the situation. And then the A half track fancies a bit. This MG could be toast hands.
He might get a wipe here. He's lucky.
Oh!
One man on the left.
Very close.
Gets HP. Meanwhile, rifles on the left-hand side.
Why
get
did they
forced away
retreat?
by Grins cover.
They didn't have to retreat there. Possibly just a reflex retreat.
Maybe the squad was half health, and you might want to retreat it back to recover the, just to heal up and not waste that manpower. Meanwhile, sniper gets forced retreated to reveal itself to the hard track. Hard track having to backpedal now as the Axis forces now push forward on the right-hand side of the map. Noggano advancing on all fronts, it seems, at the moment.
222 pushing in. 222 getting Larry. 222's going for a target. Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, it's getting a bit greedy there.
Very greedy.
OT grenade is targetable.
Oh, he volleyed it over that haystack there, leaving the 222 itself now vulnerable. This has been such a good game so far. The light vehicles are really making it rather interesting.
Rifle grenade on this mortar might go off here. No, VonIvan sees it and retreats in time.
Good work by VonIvan.
Annihilated the mortar on half health there.
And VonIvan needs to be on peak form today. He needs his preservation levels to be otherworldly in order to beat Noggano. Some are saying that the odds are stacked against VonIvan today. And he needs chat, all the VonIvan fans, to #believe in VonIvan if he is to succeed.
He's going for the decap here. First decap of VonIvan's game.
I think he was also going for the anti-tank rifle grenade as well. He could have got it off.
Yeah, possibly. Gets the decap off.
Also now got the Pack 40 out. The perfect predator for longer sky with those long channels of sight.
Still no Tech 3 Tech 2 for Noggano, but instead he decides to get himself a pack gun out. It's probably the safe solution to go for right now. MG trying to suppress that LT on the road, but he doesn't get the suppression off, even though he's Tech 2. Unfortunate there. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, half track forces off the Grenadiers on the VP.
Yeah, it's all going down right now. The sniper, by the way, is up to 20 kills. That thing's been an absolute sharpshooter of death, seemingly. A half track's not done too badly. It's got 5 kills, but more importantly, Hans, it's just literally dominated that central ground for VonIvan. If you notice, he's had that central victory point, but it's just a Pack 40 shot. It's now going to have to get out of there.
One more shot and it will finish it off. Is it?
Oh, what a shot! That was a sniper shot from the Pack 40. Holy crap! Attack ground, you got 1 in 3 chance at max range, and he did it, and he demolished the one thing that was pinning VonIvan into that central ground.
Dude, that's a big shame for VonIvan. He's got the momentum though. Even though he's just lost his half track, he's still got good map control. He's pushing back on all sides again now. The sniper always been a bit risky over there on the left-hand side. Takes a shot. Rifles could give chase. They do. But looks like a 222 is going to come rushing over to save it, maybe. No, it's going to go down towards the middle VP and chase off that LT squad instead.
Very good from both players. Rifle nade's gone in. Oh no, it's just a standard grenade. He has tech for it. Great micro by Noggano. Jumps in and out of the building. So there's much benefit. I think Noggano actually warmed up for this today, Hans. You can really tell that his micros pinpoints at some stages.
Yeah, I think he calculated the ability of his sniper there. Like, a lot of players probably wouldn't have done what he did there with his sniper and been very aggressive and got really close to that rifle. But he knows that, that with the house in play, he could just jump in, jump out if he needs to. And he had that Gren there to support if he needed to. So that's, I think he played fairly well with that sniper there.
Indeed, we've now got Noggano pushing on all fronts. Rear echelon under attack. However, 2 riflemen dawning on this LMG Grenadier in the centre. We know that grenades are teched, as does Noggano, and he gets the hell out of there very quickly.
Meanwhile, on the middle VP, a little anti-infantry minefield going down from Noggano. That's quite nice to see, using up those munitions that he has stored up.
Paula, eat your heart out. VonIvan is sick of seeing S-mines at the moment. Paul has been sniping him as OKW defensive in like every single game, seemingly. Just
on the mortar, it's going to be juicy.
Oh, that's juicy, all right, and the 222 finishes it off. I think this game has hinged upon that anti-air half-track, Hans. It hinged upon it, allowed Von back into things, and then it's smashed him straight back out of it when the Pack 40 had that huge shot.
The MG suppression and the sniper just constantly clinking away at his manpower there. Yeah, Von's just going to keep losing. If this keeps going, he's just going to keep on losing and you know, it's going to just a vicious circle. I think if this keeps happening, he needs another vehicle out to bring him back into this game. I think he's just trying to save for the Pershing, but that's way too far away.
He's so got far off.
No tech either. Oh, he's got. Sorry, actually no, he hasn't got any tech.
No, he's trying to get there, but he needs something to stop the march of the Grenadiers with the MG42 backing them up, the 222 sniping infantry from afar, and of course the actual sniper itself, which now has...
Ooh.
He could actually finish this off if he gets in position.
He's going to jump in the house.
He's going in the house, yeah.
Hope for the shot.
This is it. Big shot. Oh, the 222 is providing sight. That rifleman is so lucky, Hans.
Sniper didn't get the shot there, no.
Certainly no major Koenig from an enemy of the gates there. Amazing ability to jump inside a house and just 360 no-scope his opponent.
Noggano, meanwhile, Noggano has ticked up straight to tier 4.
Wow.
Just needs to build it now.
What do you fancy from tier 4? Maybe the Brummbar? That'd be an interesting choice.
Brummbar would be nice right now. He knows that VonIvan has no way got enough fuel to get himself anything decent out in terms of like a Pershing. But the scariest thing he has to deal with is possibly a very late M4 Sherman, and the Brummbar can deal with that. Or, you know, even one Jackson, it can take a lot of hits. He's got the pack gun to support, so if a Jackson were to appear, he could just back away. MG42 just gets out in the nick of time, though.
Just about. That mortar has been helping Von, but it's not been keeping Von in the game. It was definitely the AA half-track that had done that and allowed him to solidify. But if you notice in the west, we've got an interesting engagement because Von does need to get this fuel point. However, he's under heavy LMG suppression there. He's had to even throw in the smoke grenade just to try and keep it. That's how desperate it's getting. Sniper, meanwhile, up to 33 kills, 34. There's more kills than we can keep counting. Rifleman in the west, however, now dawned upon the Grenadier. Constantly trying to gun them down.
Not going to happen. Oh, Von manages to come out on top on there thanks to a grenade that did do some damage. Didn't get any model wipes, but brought down the squad to just above half health.
That's it. Noggano's gone for the exact thing we expected him to. The Sturmpanzer, the Brummbar.
But it's the perfect choice to go for, really. It's great against killing all this infantry. You know, Von's only got infantry on the field, so this is the perfect thing. You wouldn't go Panther in this instance because, you know, the Panther, you know, isn't that great against killing infantry. Panzerwerfer, like, you need something to be able to keep penning a person in the base. Panzerwerfer's only going to keep firing every so often, and then, you know, it's easy to dodge once you get, you know, you hear the first round. So getting the Brummbar is the #1 choice, and good play by Noggano to recognise that is the perfect choice to pick.
Just works in such great synergy with everything he has on the field. He's got the 222 to scout for the Brummbar, get those big attack grounds, the Pack 40 to protect. However, here comes the march of the VonIvan rifleman, possibly the last gasp.
Sniper, getting a little bit shot out there, but the riflemen do not connect with their bars. Sniper's being a little bit ballsy there.
Very ballsy. Huge balls there shown by the sniper. Elsewhere in the west, they've got Noggano capping up those points. VonIvan's been able to keep the east for now, though, but for how long, Hans? How long now we have the Sturmpanzer on the field?
He's got no AT to deal with this at all. He's got no pack, he's got no anti-tank gun. That rifleman's going to die. Good attack ground from Noggano.
Oh, that's brutal!
Yeah, perfect.
Will he now attack ground the retreat? He has to steam ahead and then just do it at the last possible second. He's gone for it, he misses! Oh. He's going to keep going, Hans.
He's got another chance. He's got at least another chance here to get a nice good attack ground shot in.
This Sturmpanzer's brutal! He's keep going, the march of the Brummbar. It's continuing its assault, Hans. This assault gun is hungry. And he gets the kill! Holy crap!
2 squad wipes in 1 hit.
Oh, that was horrific. Oh, that was horrific. Oh, man. I feel like dirty having watched that, you know. Felt like one of those horror stories from World War II or something.
Yeah. No way in hell Von's going to win this now. Lost too many important units. He's got, what, 4 fighting combat units. I don't think, Noggano's not lost a single unit this game. He's done very well. And now this Brummbar's just going to have a field day in the base and he's going to be retreating units.
Oh, look at that. We're now on board with this Sturmpanzer. That's definitely going to go to the Nuremberg trials after this war concludes. Hans, what would you have done differently in it?
As VonIvan?
Yeah.
I would have been a lot more safer with that half track. I think Von was a bit over eager with the half track, pushing it too far forward into the enemy's, Noggano's face. He should have been a little more passive with that and scouted ahead to spot for a pack. He should have been expecting a pack around that time, because it's the obvious next thing to come after a 2-2-2, if not the pack first.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Noggano made a mistake in going for the 2-2-2 first, in my opinion. I think he would have had an easier time if he had gone pack first.
There you go. I mean, it takes a true similar level player to criticise somebody that has played almost perfectly today, Noggano, in this first game. It's only the first game, though. We're in a best of 5 today, so comeback potential is guaranteed. Oh, we finally have it, Hans. M26 Pershing.
He's going to need to do everything with this. He's going to have to kill... Like, he probably should target down the pack first. If he kills the pack, then that Pershing's got free reign. But he's going to go straight into the Brummbar where the pack
nearly kills the sniper on the first shot.
Pershing's got to just go balls deep.
He's got to go balls deep. Holy crap, he's going just that as well. There are no Fausts in the meantime, so he's able to do it. He's trying to gun down the sniper. Misses, unfortunately.
That's very unlucky there for Von. Oh, but lucky there with the pack bouncing that shot.
Yeah, ricochets off the frontal armor of the Pershing. Now he's targeting the pack.
Again, second pack has come out. Good position here to then deal with this Pershing.
Oh, that's brutal. The Pershing's now down to 40% health. Oh, second pack. That's horrendous look for the Pershing. Oh, man. That is horrendous.
It's definitely GG. It's unlucky there for Von not to, 3 shots on that sniper, not to get the kill on there. And then he had like at least 3 shots on the pack and didn't really... One good shot from a Pershing should wipe a pack crew if it nails it in the right spot.